Hi there, students. To defenestrate. To defenestrate. Okay, this word to defenestrate actually means to throw somebody out of a window with the idea of killing them. Yeah, so to defenestrate. He was defenestrated by royal decree. Now, defenestration is something that has happened along history, and various people have been thrown out of windows to be killed. There are all sorts of examples of it. But this word defenestrate, people don't get defenestrated nowadays. Well, from time to time. But this very often now is used to mean to dismiss somebody from a job, to throw somebody out. So clearly, if you look at Boris Johnson was defenestrated by the Conservative Party. Yeah, he was thrown out. He was thrown out of power. Yeah, they didn't physically defenestrate him, but he was thrown out of his position. Okay, so the expulsion from a political party, the defenestration of political leaders. Theresa May, she was defenestrated as well. She was chucked out. There are all sorts of leaders who are defenestrated. The mass defenestration of middle management during a recession. But notice, this word defenestrate has now gone even further. And this word defenestrate is being used to mean to defeat heavily. So, for example, my team were defenestrated 6-0. Okay, requiring only a draw to ensure safety in their last match at fellow relegation strugglers Sheffield Wednesday, they were defenestrated 6-0. Okay, so to defenestrate. Or in boxing, Rivers defenestrated Gomez with an uppercut in the 3rd round. So to defeat, to beat soundly and strongly. So in the recent 50-over World Cup, the English team were totally defenestrated. They were beaten by all sorts of teams. They were beaten badly, and it was a very embarrassing performance. So to defenestrate, to defeat by a large margin. Looking at the opinion polls in the UK, the Labour Party are a long way ahead, and I think it's clear that the Conservative Party will be defenestrated at the next election. Yeah, they will be literally chucked out of the window. But no, they will be thrown out, they will be ejected, they will be ousted. And defenestrate is used in this way. I actually found another interesting meaning of this. To defenestrate, to stop using the Windows operating system. And I think that's quite funny as well. Yeah, to defenestrate. I've defenestrated. I've stopped using Windows. Okay, so, but it's a real usage as well. Okay, so, to defenestrate, to throw out of a window, but then to sack somebody. So the defenestration of McCarthy in the United States. Okay, defenestration, to sack somebody from a job, to oust them. Okay, so it's to effectively to push somebody out of an organization. The defenestration of Tucker Carlson from Fox News as well. Okay, so there are lots and lots of usages of it. But to get rid of somebody, to sack them, I think soon we're going to see phrases like the defenestration of this policy was a result of its massive lack of success. So to get rid of something, I can see this coming. And then defenestration in a match or a sporting event where you are beaten soundly and thoroughly. Okay, so defenestrate in these meanings. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. Use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. And then as to origin, okay, this word defenestrate comes from 2 events in Prague. And these are known as the defenestrations of Prague. One in 1419. Wow. 600 and something years ago, where 7 town officials were thrown out of town hall windows. And another event in Prague, same place, 1618, where 2 imperial governors and their secretary were thrown out of the castle. And that is where the term defenestration came from. Let's see, this is Neo-Latin. Defenestratio, day, out, and fenestra, window. So throwing out of the window is the idea. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Defenestration.